Right, first time I've used this little area for camping. There's a nice little shelter here as well, just in case the weather turns. I think it might stay dry tonight, so we should be alright. Right, we are trying out the trailer tent. Yeah, and just then the wind starts picking up. But the actual trailer itself I'll do a separate video on. It'll only be a quick one, mainly because the last time I tried doing one nobody was really interested. So I've done a quick one of this build. The only thing left to do on it is make the wheels bigger so I can start taking it down some lanes, and that's it, it's pretty much done. So it's a bit of a trial run, make sure the electrics are working. This is my first time using a rooftop tent. I managed to pick this one up second hand. Hadn't really intended on getting one this early. I've literally just been out and bought a new ground tent. One or two of you may have seen the review I did on that, but this one came up at a price that I really couldn't turn round. So yeah, we now have a roof tent. Didn't want to put it on the car. The car's only small, it'll make it a bit too top heavy on some of the lanes that we do. Plus, if I put it on the trailer, it can be used as base camp. So if we're having a few days in, say, Wales or something like that, it means we can just park it up somewhere and leave it set up. So yeah, I'll mess about with this, see if we can get it set up, and yeah, let's see what they're like. Now we've remembered to chop the wheels and put the legs down. You can tell this is the first time I've done this. Now we'll get on with opening it. Right, so there we go. It is set up. Like I say, I need to have a look at doing something with that so I can hold it open, or it means I just have to keep that shut, but I'm sure I'll work it out. Not too sure about these. They don't seem to sit properly, and I'm waiting for one of them to twang off because they are under tension and just smack me straight in the face. I'll show you inside in a bit. I'll open the windows. There was a light in there as well. I just need to get my USB power bank and I'll put the light on. We will have a heater in here as well. I've got a battery system in the trailer, so we'll get that connected. But yeah, I'm not sure how old the tent is, but looking at it, I don't think it's been used. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to make a couple of little repairs to it, and where the poles go in, they are worn, so it might have been used quite a bit, but the fabric seems to be absolutely spot on. But if I'm honest, I've not looked at these closely enough to really know what I'm on about, so right, let's carry on. Right, there we are. Sleeping bag in, windows are open. There is a skylight as well, but I forgot to open that. I think this is actually sold as a 3-person tent, and you've got no chance. It's going to be a cosy 2-person or a comfortable 1-person for me, I think. And they're the USB lights. They do go all the way around the top and back down the other side. Oops, knocking the camera. And that's the heater I've got. Only a 250 watt electric heater. That's plugged into the trailer, just in case it cools down overnight. But yeah, that's us done. So, a few little bits to sort out. We'll get a beer on the go, I think. Well, in this little area, someone's put a bit of a makeshift shelter up, which is keeping some of the wind off. And normally when I'm camping, I'll fetch some bottles of Corona, but I'm trying some Brewdog. I was just looking to see if there's an alternative to the Guinness that I normally drink. It's alright, but I think I might have to go back to the original. But no, quite a nice spot here, out the way, not bothering anybody, in the trees, hear the wind whistling. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the tent's like. Another couple of hours, I'll have another drink or two, have a bit of a walk, and we'll get inside and see what it's like. Catch you in a bit. Right, well, about to settle in for the night, and positives and negatives so far. Negatives mainly of my own doing. The power bank that I brought to charge or to power the interior light for the tent doesn't seem to have been charged, so I've got no interior lights. The small little lamp that I normally carry with me is also out of charge, so at the minute I've got a torch and that's it. But it's very warm in here. I switched the inverter on about an hour ago, not realising I'd left the heater on. I'd obviously not switched it off after the last use, I'd just unplugged it. So the heater's been on for about an hour and it's really warm in here, to the point where I might have to open a couple of windows just to let some fresh air in. But no, we'll see how we get on, see if the mattress is going to be okay, see if it actually holds the heat or whether I need to put the heater on later on. But no, it seems fine. I'll let you have a look in the morning when there's some daylight, but there seems to be ample room for me to sit up and get ready. So yeah, first impressions good. I just need to make sure I'm a bit better prepared. Right, see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, that wasn't a bad night. The mattress is better than I was expecting it to be. But yeah, this is the inside of the tent in a bit more daylight. Windows on both sides. I've opened the skylight as well, let a bit more light in. It's only about 7 o'clock in the morning, so it's not too bright at the minute, and the main door is still shut. But yeah, definitely warmer than a normal tent. So yeah, first impressions. I think a roof tent is not a bad idea, and yeah, we'll give it a bit more testing, and then obviously once we've got the bigger wheels on the trailer, we'll get it out on some lanes. And those that have watched this to the end, I'll let you know we'll be going to the Alps middle of next year. That's what this trailer project is about. So yeah, we'll see you there. But yeah, hope this has helped somebody look at a roof tent. I'd say give it a go. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I don't think, but for what I'm after, yeah, I think this should do just fine. Right, see you next time. Right, well, the good thing, in theory, about this being on the trailer and not on top of the car is it's a bit lower down, so everything's more accessible when you're putting things away and taking things out. I know with the soft shell rooftop tents you can leave some bedding inside because they're thicker when they're packed away. I've left a blanket and sleeping bag in here because I want to see if they can be left in, and there's only one way to find out. Probably an easier way of doing this once you've done it a few times. I think you're supposed to move that one out actually. In fact, I know you are. been carrying these separate. Let's see if they go in there. Right, so the answer is yes. You can keep a sleeping bag and a blanket in there. Right, I'll get the rest of it packed away. And that's me done. See you next time.